When Monathea speaks her language, Sinchothan, her voice becomes as fluid as the sea. It's the language of the Salish peoples. Translated to English, she said, "This is my homeland. This is also the homeland to the salmon." In the creation story Monathea grew up with, it said all animals in the ocean start off as humans.
We call them sténoch. In English, it's salmon. But sténoch, if you break apart that one word, sténoch, it means the hardworking humans, and it comes from their creation story. So Chals, the creator, came and he decided he was going to change them. And he was going to give them a gift, and he changed them into the salmon, changed them into the sténoch. And it's kind of their job to take care of the humans.
And take care of them they did. Monathea says salmon from the Salish Sea became a primary food source in her culture. Just one example of how important our local ocean is.
For myself, when I think of the Salish Sea, it's all about, I pay a lot of respect to it because it allowed my people to survive here for a long time.
The Salish Sea is a unique ecosystem where there's a lot of watershed, rivers and streams all coming together.
And basically the Salish Sea extends around us here. So it goes out the Juan de Fuca Strait to the edge where it meets the Pacific Ocean, comes down here, goes south to Seattle, down through Puget Sound, and then comes up around and up through Strait of Georgia towards Campbell River.
The term Salish Sea is used to acknowledge the different First Nations peoples around our coast. It was actually a relatively new term. It was first introduced in the States in 2009 and then adopted here in Canada in 2010.
The Salish Sea, to the Salish people, I think it was a big deal because it recognizes the Salish people, the Coast Salish people that lived and inhabited the entire ocean for centuries.
Monathea says her peoples use the animals and plants in the ocean for more than just food. Take this rockweed, for example. The bulbs on the ends of the seaweed can be popped and the slime inside can be used for medicinal purposes.
So you take that slime and say it's really good to put on a wart and it'll take away a wart. Or it's good as sunscreen.
Monathea was also taught that a chunk of seal fat would warm up your body, and eating the eggs inside of a red sea urchin would take away fatigue. But she says times have changed and roles have reversed. Instead of the sea taking care of us, we need to take care of the sea.
I know that I was thinking to myself, maybe I would give up fish for the next 10 years myself. And I grew up eating salmon breakfast, lunch, and dinner pretty much, you know. But I would give it up if all humans gave it up, I would, you know, for them to have a chance to come back.
Everything we do on land, even kilometers inland, actually eventually ends up to the sea, whether it's a piece of garbage, whether it's toxins, whether it's pollutants. All of that stuff eventually leads to the sea, and that's a really important connection to make.
The Shaw Ocean Discovery Center says the first step to preserving and protecting the Salish Sea is understanding what lives, grows, and makes up our local waters. Everything we do to the ocean today will affect future generations. In Sydney, I'm Jen Muranetz, discovering our Salish Sea.